Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of the Buck-Chuckets and Piglins SMP. So, in today's episode, we are going to start making this spider spawner here into a spider XP farm. So, we found this spider spawner in one of our first episodes doing our mining to get some materials, and we haven't really done anything yet with it. Well, we need to start doing something with it. So, first thing we need to do with a spider spawner is we need to open this room up to make it a lot bigger so we have room for the spiders to go places. So the first things we want to do is take below the spawner, we want to go down 3 blocks deep. We're going to take it 4 blocks out each direction. Now I put some stone bricks going on each side so I know where my sides are. And I'm going to use the stone bricks and I'm going to make this all the way around and open this area up. And once we get this area opened up, we're going to start going in a direction. And I already designated this direction is the one we're going to go in for where we make our collection area. So let me clear this whole room out, and I'm going to start converting all the walls into stone bricks to make it look a little better than just the cobblestone or the deep slate. Ooh, look at that. It's nice about digging out in different places. We have a chance to run into diamonds. Nice. Okay, so I opened up the whole room, and I kind of went ahead and did a lot of decorating. Took longer than I expected, but we are 3 blocks below the spawner, and we are also 3 blocks above the spawner. So we have a lot of space for the spiders to go. Now, the direction I want to go in for our collection system is going to be this direction, the side that I have the ladder on. That way I know which one. But what we need to do before we get to that far, we need to take a water bucket, drop one in this corner here, one in this corner here. As the water ends at this point right here, we need to go through and mine all those blocks out. So every single one right at the end here, we have to pull out. And clear this whole area up. So I went ahead and changed the floor out where I dropped it down to match the rest of the flooring that I have in here, just to keep it all looking the same. Oh, Mr. McSquare is on. Let's say hello. So, and then now if we come over here from the water side and we're looking out this way, we need to open this up at a 2 blocks high and 3 blocks wide. And then we need to take this in about 7 blocks. Okay, the tunnel is built. It's now 2 high, 3 wide. Now what we want to do is we break these last blocks where all the water is going. It's going to push us back, but that's okay. Pushing me all in the corner. Alright. Now it pushes everything forward just like this. What we want to do at this point, take 3 signs. We're going to place them right about here. We'll place another one right here. And then another one. Just like this. We're going to come back 2 blocks here. We want to dig down one more layer. Just like this. And we can put, for now, we can put, let's say, a couple different chests right here. We can always make this better and expand it however we want. But we want to get some hoppers, where we have hoppers getting fed into those chests. Let's put half slab here on top of it. Then we want, once we do that, we want to take Oh, we're kind of getting stuck here. For the moment, I need to make the ceiling a little taller so I can jump up here. But we want to take our water buckets, place it right here like this. Put one on this side here. That's helping flow everything towards us. And at this point, we can crouch, we can get below this. We are going to take some blocks. Let's keep with our deep slate. We're going to place them across here. We need to go back one more. There we go. And we can put one more going across right here. Now the spiders should come right up to this area here, and we could smack them, and then the hoppers will collect everything right from there. If we have to, we can stand on the chest and crouch right here. Now if this was cave spiders, we definitely want to put some trapdoors. But we shouldn't need to. Actually, we can go just like this. And they'll come right up to this area, and we should be able to smack them, no problem. They won't be able to hurt us. Now, there's a couple more things that we can do. So let me grab some things and be right back. So what I went and grabbed is some magnet blocks. So this is something I saw in one video, and I was curious how well it works. But they say if you take the last 3 blocks here and change these over to magnet blocks, you can, instead of having to hit the spiders like 3 times with a sword, you can actually just even punch them, because they'll be down to low health, or they might get injured by themselves. If I can get out of there. There we go. So we'll have to test it out. If it doesn't work real well, we can always pull them back out and just set it normal. So now all we got to do is we need to go back up top, take the torches off the spawner, and double check that everything's going right, and we can come back down and give it a test. Okay, the last look of the room of how it's all laid out, and all the water flows down to the signs down there. Right now there is some ladders. I broke down the ladders and they all flow down to this point right here. So I got to see how well the spiders will flow through that area. But one thing we need to do is when we take off the top torch here, we do need to put a slab on top of here. That way the spiders don't spawn on top of the spawner. And the last torch. Now we need to get out of here. And as you can see, the spiders get pushed on through from the water. They're going all down through. I can already hear them hitting the magnet block. Let's not fall. It'll be a pain to get out of here. So let's just work our way out very carefully. And we can close this back up. Look at that. We're already getting some string. We're getting some spider eyes. The spiders can't fit through the gap here. So instead of it being like 3 hit, it's really only 1 hit with the sword. Or 2, based on how much. I wonder if by just sitting here and not actually hitting them, if we can just get XP. Okay, looks like we do need to smack them to get XP. Just them dying does not give us XP. So the next part to this spider spawner is the location and how we're going to get into here. So I have an idea that I want to try. Okay, so how we're going to get in and out of this area by the spider spawner here is instead of using the scaffolding here, how we got into this area, we are actually going to take this and we are going to go down. Digging straight down is not the safest thing to do. I'm pretty sure I don't have any lava below me. So I'm going to bring my way down And hopefully I don't run into any lava, but I do have a spot below that I'm heading towards. And we've made it to the bottom. So this area right here is our underground city we're going to be making. So what we have is an area where we've been digging out. We have our nether portal right now, but we're working on clearing out all this deep slate down here, and we're going to be putting stuff in this lower location. So what I've decided to do is I'm going to make the spawner to get in and out of the spawner down here. And in this area, I'm going to make a spider sculpture if I can. So I'm going to have to get lots of wool and see how it all comes together. And look at that. Now we have a way to get right up to the spider spawner from down here. Next, we'll be getting all the materials so we can start building our sculpture. So I cleared out the space for where we're going to do the next part of our spawner. What we want to do is make an entranceway. I kind of outlined with the black wool of where we're going to place this. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to make a spider head out of the wool. So this way you'll walk into the spider head to travel to the spider spawner. So what we want to do is we're going to place some gray pieces here, and then I'm going to use pale oak doors for a light gray part on the head, and that will be our way to get in and out of the the head. Yeah. So let's build this up and let's see what it looks like. We just have a little bit of a pattern we have to do. Let's get out our scaffolding so we can reach a little higher up. Because it is going to be 8 blocks tall. Alright, that is the finished product of the front half of it. I haven't done the sides of the back yet. I don't have enough of the wool, so I'm going to have to finish that up in a little bit. But that looks pretty cool. What we're going to do is I'm going to clear out this tunnel, open it up really big, so that way when you're coming in from the center part of our area, you'll really see this spider head. So at that point, you just go in one of the doors here, and you'll be able to shoot up the elevator, go up to the spawner, and then maybe we can decorate the room with some spider webs or something like that in here, and then I'll change these blocks here out to more of the glass, just so it doesn't look so blocky in here. We'll open it all up, but it'll be a nice big square head. So it'll go all the way back to this point right here and be all enclosed in, probably of the gray wool here. Maybe I'll add a couple more of the red pieces in different areas, but not sure yet. All right, and now the spider farm is complete. So it's all decorated up. Use some different types of blocks here to give it the spider look to it. So what we can do is I have it, actually, before we can do anything, go all the way around. It's all squared off. So now once we get this whole area opened up, it'll look like a nice head just sitting out in the open. But as you go inside, we have our bubble elevator here that will take us up right to the farm. Just zip on in, and it brings you right to the farm. Change the chests around a little bit. I prefer it like this. All the chests will go, or all the collections from the hoppers will go directly over to the first chest. We'll drop down to the second one. So now we have 2 full double chests here to collect materials if we need to AFK to get some string or anything. But all you gotta do is stand here. I found the best thing to do is when they come, give it one little punch and let the magnet blocks do the work. You'll still get the XP as long as you've touched them. If you don't hit them, you won't get the XP, but you will still get the string and the spider eye drops. So it's a pretty nice farm. It's not super fast, but it's nice when you just need some extra materials. So you'll get all the spider eyes and you'll get the strings just by standing here. All you gotta do is be in the area and you don't have to do anything. So if you just AFK here if you wanted to and take a nap and go have lunch, you'll come back to a pile of string and spider eyes. You won't get a bunch of XP from it, but that's okay. You just gotta, every once in a while, give a little punch, smack a couple of them, and then as they die, you'll get the XP orbs, and it'll help you out. So it's not meant for a super fast XP farm. It's just meant to get that string and those spider eyes that you need. So that way you can do different trades. So then we want to get back. All we got to do is jump down here. Just like this here. And we're right back inside our little spider head. Well, I think that's going to be it for this episode. Hope you liked the spider spawner here. It's a little bit different. I mean, a lot of it's the same as what's used before, but it still works here in the version of Bedrock currently. I'm not sure how it works in Java. It's probably the same. But if you do like the episode, please consider subscribing and giving me a like. And if you have any suggestions of what you want to see next, please let me know in the comments. And maybe we can try to do something with that. And hopefully next episode we'll find something else to do. I have a couple things in mind that I want to do. Not sure yet. I know we still have a zombie spawner I found. We have to make a farm with that still. We do need to go explore everybody's bases and see what's been new in this world. I mean, there's been a lot of changes since the last time I did a tour. And then we have to do some decorating. So please stick around and come back and see what kind of adventures we get into next. Bye, everyone. Have a good one.